Hello and welcome to another The English We Speak. He's Rob.
And she's Feifei. So Feifei, welcome back. How was your holiday?
Not bad.
Not bad. 2 weeks in the sun, lying on the beach. It sounds perfect to me.
Unfortunately not. It rained for 2 weeks solid. It's the story of my life.
Story of my life. Well, that's a very short story. It rained. Are you trying to say it rained all your life?
Of course not. I mean, it always happens. The idiom, it's the story of my life, means that a bad thing that has happened to you has happened many times before. It happens often. So, every time I go on holiday, it rains.
Bad luck. But you're not the only one who's had bad luck. Listen to these examples.
I applied for the promotion at work but didn't get it. Again, it's the story of my life. I met this lovely guy and thought he was the one, but he didn't think the same way. It's the story of my life. I'm never going to find a boyfriend. It's the story of my life. I buy myself a new coat and then see it in the sales for half price. Typical.
This is the English We Speak from BBC Learning English. I'm explaining that having rain when I'm on holiday is the story of my life, which means it happens all the time. So, Rob, saying it's the story of my life is a negative thing. It means I'm unlucky.
Well, having rain on holiday isn't so bad. You could stay in bed or sit in the restaurant eating lots of food.
If I go to a hot and sunny country, I want sun.
Well, you know the best solution for not having a wet holiday?
What's that?
Just stay at home. You could write your life story.
Rob, listening to your advice is also the story of my life.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello, welcome to the English We Speak with me, Jiaying.
And me, Neil.
Neil, what are you doing?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just doing some useful chores while I'm in the studio.
Neil, I do mind.
Well, don't mind. Just ignore me. That's what I mean.
That's not easy, but I get it. When someone says, don't mind me, they mean ignore me. Don't let me interrupt you. So you don't want to interrupt me, but it's very distracting.
Sorry. I'll just finish them off while we hear some more examples of Don't Mind Me.
Sorry, don't mind me. I've just come back to get the books I left on the table. Oh, please don't mind me. I've got to eat this sandwich during the meeting because I haven't had time for lunch. I've just got to fix this light, so don't mind me.
You're listening to the English We Speak from BBC Learning English. Today we're hearing about the phrase, don't mind me, which people say to mean, please continue, don't let me interrupt you. But unfortunately, Neil, clipping your fingernails has interrupted me. I can't concentrate.
Well, I've finished now, but don't mind me if I start on my toenails now. I just need to remove my socks.
Oh no. Neil, don't mind me if I go now. This is too much.
Where are you going?
To get some fresh air and a cup of coffee, just for me.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm only your co-presenter and lifelong friend.
Bye, Neil.
Bye. Now, back to my toenails.
Hello and welcome to the English We Speak. With me, Feifei.
And me, Rob. Now, excuse me, Feifei, because I just need to reach over and get a tissue before I Achoo! Excuse me.
Are you getting a cold?
Oh, excuse me. I've just got to get this. Hi, Mum. Yeah, I've told you not to call me at work. I'll call you tonight, okay? Bye. Sorry about that.
Rob, are you going to do any work?
Excuse me. I am working very hard to explain today's piece of authentic English.
Excuse me? Say that again.
Yes, that's it. Our phrase today is 2 words with many different meanings. Excuse me.
I see. So when you sneeze or make a rude noise, you can apologise by saying, "Excuse me."
Exactly. And when I wanted you to move so that I could reach for the tissues, I said, "Excuse me," to politely ask you to move so that I could reach them. A bit like this.
Excuse me, could you move down the bus, please, so that I can get on? Thanks.
And what about that phone call?
Ah, yes, I said "excuse me" as a polite way of apologising for the interruption.
So you were being polite and then you were being rude when you said "excuse me."
Well, I was expressing shock and disbelief that you thought I wasn't working. A bit like this.
Excuse me? How can you say I don't do any housework? I cleaned the bathroom yesterday.
And then you said "excuse me" because you didn't understand what I said earlier, as usual, and you wanted me to repeat it.
Excuse me? That's not fair. Any other uses?
Yes, here's another one.
Excuse me, do you know the way to the railway station?
OK, that's excuse me to get someone's attention. Well, Rob, now I've got your attention, you'll have to excuse me because I've got to go.
A very good use of "excuse me," Fei-Fei, politely saying you have to go. So, can you think of any more? Fei-Fei? Fei-Fei? Oh, she really has gone. Bye.
Welcome to the English We Speak. With me, Phil.
And me, Fei-Fei.
We have an expression that you can use if you just don't believe someone. It's, "I don't buy it."
I don't buy it. Tell us a bit more. It's not connected to shopping, is it?
No, it's not connected to shopping. Beth told me she can juggle with 5 balls, and I just don't buy it. I've never seen her practicing. It can't be true.
And you told me you can play the trumpet, but I've never seen or heard you do it. I don't buy it.
Did I really say that? I'd forgotten. I said the same thing to my brother, and he definitely didn't buy it. He knows I have no musical talent at all.
Clearly. Let's listen to these examples.
You're saying it was an accident? Sorry, I don't buy it.
She said her broken computer stopped her doing the assignment, but her tutor just didn't buy it.
He said he was working late, but I don't buy that story.
You're listening to the English We Speak from BBC Learning English, and we're learning the expression, "I don't buy it." We use it to say that we don't believe something.
It's quite informal, but you'll hear it a lot in speech.
Yes, we can also use it to talk about buying someone's story or explanation. If you buy a story, you believe it.
But, as in the examples, it's much more common to use it in the negative and say that you don't buy something. Fei-Fei, I did explain why I didn't get you a birthday present, didn't I?
You did, but I don't buy that story. I'll give you until tomorrow to find something. See you then.
Bye.
Hello and welcome to the English We Speak. I'm Jiaying.
And I'm Neil. You look really busy. Is everything okay?
Yes, but I'm having a dinner party for my friends on Saturday. But I'd forgotten my parents were coming to stay this weekend.
Have you considered postponing the dinner?
No. In fact, my parents were more concerned they would cramp my style.
Your style is giving you cramp? Oh, that sounds painful.
No, Neil. I said cramp my style, which is an expression used to mean that someone or something is stopping you from doing what you want or behaving in a way that makes you feel free.
Ah, that makes sense. Your parents were worried they would stop you having the type of party where you could be yourself. Now I understand.
Well, let's talk more about my party after these examples.
I don't want to cramp your style, but could you wear a shirt and tie to work rather than a t-shirt? I had to move out of the house share. I didn't feel free there, and my old housemates were cramping my style. I don't want to go to the party. I'm worried she thinks I'm uncool and that I'll cramp her style.
You're listening to the English We Speak from BBC Learning English, and we're talking about the expression cramp my style. We use this expression to say that someone or something is preventing someone from behaving the way they want.
So hang on, why didn't I get an invite to your dinner party? Are you worried I'd cramp your style?
No, Neil. It's just last time you brought that parrot and it kept making inappropriate jokes. Maybe your invite got lost in the mail.
Oh, it wasn't a real parrot though, just one of my son's toys I like to wear on my shoulder. Okay, I'll wait to see if my invite arrives.
Only joking. I was tricking you. I really wanted to invite you in person. You'll be the guest of honor along with my parents. Would you like to come?
Of course, I'd love to. And I promise not to cramp your style.
I know you wouldn't. Just don't bring the parrot. Bye.
Bye.
Hello and welcome to the English We Speak. I'm Feifei.
And hello, I'm Rob.
Hey Rob, do you know what's going on in the office today? The boss has been shouting, Helen's crying, and Neil doesn't look very happy either.
Beats me. Ouch! What did you do that for?
You said beat me.
No, I mean it beats me. Ouch!
You're strange, Rob.
No, Feifei, I said it beats me to mean I don't know or I don't understand something.
I knew that, Rob. I just liked hitting you with this stick.
Ha, very funny. Shall we hear some examples?
Oh, it beats me how Stephanie ever got that promotion.
Can you believe that Dave and Andrea are still married? He's always bossing her around.
It beats me why she stays with him.
It beats me how Jen can afford a new sports car when she only works part-time.
So that is it beats me, a phrase used for saying that you do not know or understand something. So there's no beating involved.
Definitely not. So now I can safely say it beats me what's going on in the office. I haven't got a clue.
Well, the situation seemed very tense, and the boss was shouting something about mice.
Mice, yes. Well, in that case, it could be that I left my lunch on my desk overnight, and it's possible the mice have found it and eaten it. They do get everywhere.
Mice? In our office? I hate mice.
Ouch! Why are you beating me again? I think it's time to go. Bye.
Bye. Hello and welcome to the English We Speak from BBC Learning English. I'm Feifei.
And hello, it's me, Neil.
Did you see Roy's dog today?
Roy has a dog?
Yes, it's a Shih Tzu. And he brought her into the office today. She was so cute.
Oh, sorry, I missed her. So, what was her name?
It escapes me.
What? She escaped? Did you find her?
No, Neil. The only thing that escaped was her name from my memory. When we say something escapes me, we mean we can't remember something at that moment. I'm sure her name will come to me eventually. Neil, but what hasn't escaped me is these examples.
Thank goodness.
I went shopping for something, but it escapes me what I wanted to buy. When you get there, speak to the manager. Her name escapes me, but you'll know who she is. The keys are somewhere in the house, but it escapes me where I put them.
You're listening to the English We Speak from BBC Learning English. We've been explaining the phrase, something escapes me, which means I temporarily can't remember something. So, I can't remember Roy's dog's name. He did tell me, but
It escaped you. Can I help jog your memory? Was it Fido?
No.
Lucky? Lassie? Toto?
Oh, I remember now. It was Leia, named after the fictional character in Star Wars.
How could a name like that escape you? I love that android thing from Star Wars called,
Does its name escape you, Neil? I think you mean C-3PO.
Ah, that's it, honestly. Sometimes I even forget my own name.
Bye, Neil.
Ah, Neil. That's it.
Hello and welcome to the English We Speak. I'm Feifei.
And I'm Beth. We have an expression which is used to say you have nothing left of something specific, particularly something that other people want. The phrase is, I'm out. Other pronouns can be used, so we can say we're out or you're out as well.
I'm out. Let's talk about how we use it.
Well, Feifei, do you remember that amazing new coffee I've been drinking? I know you like it, and I was going to get you some for your birthday, but when I went to buy it, they were completely out.
Oh no, they didn't have any of that coffee left. Thanks for trying anyway. Maybe there's another variety we could try.
Well, I thought that, but it turned out there was a complete shortage of coffee. They were out of everything. They only had tea.
It doesn't sound like a great shop if they don't have enough stock. So did you buy me some tea?
I wanted to, but then I realised I didn't have any money. I was out. Let's hear some more examples.
I'm doing a sponsored run. Can you give me some change?
Sorry, I'm all out.
Are you still giving away free chocolate?
Sorry, we're out.
I can't believe how popular that new book was. We're out already. Let's order more.
You're listening to the English We Speak from BBC Learning English, and we're learning the expression I'm out, which is a way of saying you have no more of something.
Now, we've been using out, but it's also really common to say I'm all out or I'm completely out.
It is. It means the same, but just adds more emphasis to the fact that you really don't have any more. It's very often used with money. That reminds me, Beth, you still need to buy me something for my birthday.
Well, start thinking about what you'd like because I'm all out of ideas. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.